Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Bruin Steel here, and oh my god. Ooh, excuse me, I am absolutely exhausted. As many of you guys know, I was at the Bills and Steelers game last night. I didn't get home this morning till I don't know. Um, my flight was at 5 a.m. this morning, 5:30, and I did not get back home until 7ish, 8ish. So I just got home, and then now I'm at work. I have to work today, and people might say that you're crazy. You should just take the day off because you're really tired. You had a long night, you had a long flight, morning early flight. So I left Pittsburgh around 5:30. The flight took off 5:30, and I got back here in New York around 8ish, 7ish. I can't remember. I didn't really check the time when I dropped. Excuse me, I'm so tired right now. I don't know if I'm doing a video. I did not land in New York till 8 o'clock or 7ish. I didn't really check the time when my flight landed, and then I went straight home to take a huge nap. And now I'm actually gonna take a nap before I go into work because I'm literally tired. And oh my god, I'm just here on in my car, and I just want to talk about a few things. Usually I don't do a recap video until there's 4 games, but just want to tell you guys that I witnessed some really garbage plays, and the Steelers lose 17-10. As you may know, every time I go to a Steelers game, I will book a hotel, but thankfully, I hit up with some old friends that are huge Steeler fans, and, I stayed at their place for the weekend, and, we all went to the game together. We actually tailgated, ate some hamburgers and hot dogs. A lot of Bills fans, actually. It's kind of embarrassing, but mostly it was Steeler fans. It got really, really cold, so we just packed everything after we ate, and we end up actually going back home. You might be saying, why are you wasting gas? Honestly, my friend's place isn't that far, so maybe it's a 5-10 minute drive. So, and then we just went home. I mean, we could have went to the stadium early, but it was so cold. I added some I was wearing this coat. I was wearing a Steelers hat, Steeler gloves, and I had my jersey under this, and it was getting cold, so I had to get some other stuff. Oh my god, I am so tired. I apologize, guys. Like I said, my flight wasn't until 5 a.m., and then I landed in New York around 8 this morning, so I'm exhausted. I don't know if I can work today, but anyways, talking about this game, Randy Fittner. Randy Fittner needs to fucking go. I fucking hate this dude. This dude always fucking. He is a garbage offensive coordinator. Oh my god, I don't know. What is up? Let me ask you, Randy Fittner. What is up with you with your obsession with Wildcat plays? You did 2 Wildcat plays that end horribly, especially the second one. Holy moly, what was that second garbage Wildcat? Did I say wildcard? I apologize. I'm so tired. What is up with you and your obsession with Wildcat plays? That's my question. And that second one, we were in field goal range. We were on the 20-yard line, and you decided to do a stupid ass Wildcat play. And what do you know? You fucking fumble the ball and give away the ball. Our offense is absolute horrendous this year. Holy shit. Look, Devin Hodges played his first horrible game. 4 interceptions by Devin Hodges. And I was at the game to witness it. Can't believe what I witnessed from the fans, the booings, it's crazy. Usually when I go to the game, there's cheering. Because usually when I go to a game, we win, we make good plays. But look, we didn't have Ben Roethlisberger, and look, people are gonna say bring Ben Roethlisberger back, but a lot of people. Look, I was the one. I can admit it. I was one of the Steeler fans that admit that Ben Roethlisberger needs to retire. This dude's getting old, but Look, I think we need him back, but he won't be coming back next year. Until next year, sorry. Rephrase that. He won't be coming until next year. Um, we just have to rely on Devin Hodges. And look, with this loss, look, this was a crucial game to win. Because if we won this game, we would have the fifth seed. But right now, this loss has taken us to a real deep hole. Look, we're still the second wild card since the Titans lost. But we can't get that through our heads. You know, we got the Jets and the Ravens. Look, pretty much the only way for us to get into the postseason is we have to win the rest of our games. Basically, if we lose any of these next two games, we are out of the playoffs. And look, I am sharing my honest thought with you. With this performance, we don't deserve to be the playoffs. With this awful and horrendous and horrible and disappointing performance of a freaking offense, like, holy shit, where was this offensive line last night? This offensive line can't protect Devin Hodges. Devin Hodges was pressured too much. Devin Hodges was just too pressured last night. And, you know, this Bills team. Look, I'm from New York. People are asking me why you're not a Bills fan, you know. Like I said, I grew up in Pittsburgh, but this Bills team is no joke. I knew going into this game we're going to have problems. This Bills game is, you know, this Bills game was absolute. Look, I can say the Bills are a great team. They're just dangerous on defense. They can do stuff. They can do with stuff with Josh Allen. Dude, I have seen this dude play live last night. This dude has legs. This dude has an arm. And especially, this defense is ferocious. Our offensive line can't protect shit. Like, holy shit. I don't know how many times Duck got sacked. I know he got sacked like twice in a row one play. But holy shit, this offensive line can't protect Duck last night. This offensive line couldn't do shit last night. He couldn't. This line couldn't protect Duck last night. And, you know, and I don't know why Randy Fittner wants to go with the Wildcat plays. It's just retarded. I mean, this is the Bills, for fuck's sake. With one of the best defense in the league, in my opinion. This Bills defense is ferocious. You're trying to do a stupid Wildcat play. What is going through your fucking head, Randy Fittner? Like, holy shit. But anyways, you know, I don't know what to say. Like, this is not the first time that I've been to a Steelers game and my team lost. I went to Jaguars Steelers a couple years ago. We ended up losing 45-42 in the divisional round. I was at that game to witness it. Antonio Brown went off, but you know, I knew something was at stake. You know, we have a Devin Hodges was a rookie. He's still learning, but he had a 3-0 start. You know, he has done shit for us so far this year. But it wasn't enough against this Bills team. This Bills team was absolutely, they just played the greatest game of their life. And I don't know. But let's look at the good. Let's look at the good. Our defense, I don't know. Like, our defense was okay in the beginning of the first half. But, you know, DJ Watt was a couple good plays. Cameron Hayward, oh my god, the star on the defensive line. He made some absolute amazing plays. I love Cameron Hayward. Look at the good on the offense. Look, our offense was absolute horrible, but look, James Conner made some absolute great running plays. You know, this dude was injured for a couple of games, 7 games, with a shoulder injury, but he's back. He made some great plays. Deontay Johnson and James Washington making great plays. You know, it is what it is. But most of the time, the offense was absolute garbage. You know, look, the thing is, like, the question that I have, the next topic that I want to talk about is, I know the Ravens. Look, I know the Ravens are AFC North champions, second time in a row. But here's the question. This is for you all Steelers fans out there. Did we really? And let me say this clearly, did we really have a chance at winning the division? Look, once the Ravens, look, I knew the Ravens were going to win the division. Do you know how? Because they were completely dominating the division early in the season. Ben Roethlisberger going out, the Browns, the Bengals, the Steelers all losing, but except the Ravens. The Ravens just completely dominated. look, I hate the Ravens, but look, I gotta admit, they have a fantastic, and I will say this, they have picked up a fantastic quarterback in Lamar Jackson. Look, this kid is amazing. You gotta admit, hate him or not, this dude has talent. This Ravens team is just one of the best Ravens team I've ever seen. Look, I would even think, look, the Ravens are the number one seed in AFC, and they could even pick it up, and they're gonna have home field advantage. They even could take the number one seed from the New England Patriots. And I have to admit, I'm sorry, but Baltimore could easily beat New England if they could. Even I could even think the Ravens could go to the Super Bowl. This is the best Ravens team I have seen. Look, but let me tell you guys, we had played them two competitions. If you think about it, you know that game in Pittsburgh, we just lost because of a stupid Juju Smith-Schuster fumble. We took them to overtime. Think about it, with Mason Rudolph. But the thing is that we have to beat them week 17. But the question is, are they going to rest their starters? Are they going to start Lamar Jackson? But I have to say, if they start Lamar Jackson, sorry, we're fucked. Lamar Jackson can, with the effort that he's been doing, the skills and the performance that he's been doing, I don't know if we can beat them. And this game is in Baltimore, and that is the place that we struggle. Look, I know what you're gonna say. We have beaten the Ravens in Baltimore the last couple of years, but still, they could come out of nowhere. And the worst thing is, we can beat the Jets, and then the Ravens can be the one to end our playoff hope. And that's what every fucking Ravens fan wishes, just to end the Pittsburgh Steelers season. And I'm not looking forward to that. But look, Steelers fans, you gotta admit, like I said, Lamar Jackson has talent. This Ravens team has talent. I hate the Ravens, but you know, you show hatred towards your rivalries, but you gotta show the tremendous respect that they have for each other. You know, I hate the Ravens, but I have respect for them. They just are like outrageous this season. You know, after having horrendous seasons in the past, you know, having some efforts, trying to win the North. They did last year because the Steelers collapsed, but, you know, look. But the question is, was there a chance that we could win the division? Absolutely not, in my opinion, because once Ben went down, I knew we weren't going to win the division because of what Lamar Jackson's been doing. So, yeah, there was no chance. Look, I really thought we could win the division, but that was only if we had Ben Roethlisberger. Ben Roethlisberger played a ferocious Week 1 game against the Patriots. He played okay against Seattle, and then he got hurt. I'm not sure how the rest of the season would turn out if Ben Roethlisberger wasn't injured. That was my question. We didn't have James Conner and Juju Smith-Schuster. Juju is still injured. Hopefully he's cleared to go, and hopefully he's back against the Jets. We'll be facing our old running back Le'Veon Bell. So look, the Jets are garbage. If we lose to the Jets next week, we do not. The Steelers don't deserve to be in the playoffs. Lose to teams like the Jets, shit-ass teams, and we beat. It's the same shit every year. Beat the good teams and lose to the worst teams. That's just to it, guys. And you know, I am absolutely exhausted. Look, I had fun at the game and all. Disappointing loss. Look, I have no hate. You know, look, people are gonna say, "Oh, are you gonna hate on the Buffalo Bills now?" Look, I have tremendous respect for the Bills. Look, they have never won They have never. I don't believe they have a Super Bowl. My knowledge is absolute garbage. But look, I have tremendous respect for the Bills franchise and what they've done. They're absolute horrendous. Like, look, they are absolute ridiculous this year. Look, I'm gonna say this again, and I'm gonna say this twice. The Bills, honestly, in my opinion, have a great chance of winning the division. Look. If the Patriots obviously beat the Bengals. Everyone knew that was gonna happen. But look, at the beginning of the season, I did predict the Patriots to win, but the Patriots has been kind of collapsing at the end there. Of course, they beat the Bengals, but look, I did feel the Bills had a slightly chance of winning the division, but right now I don't think they can. They could, only if the Patriots drop the next two games and the Bills win out. That's the only chance the Bills can win. But look, they could. I even said the Bills could easily win the division if they can keep with the Patriots, but the Patriots I think are still gonna win the division. I'll be shocked if the Bills actually win the division, which I thought was possible, but right now the Bills are actually still in this. They are what, 10-5 on the season with a win last night against us, and we dropped down to 8-6. So the Steelers have to win the last two of their games to get in, which is going to be slightly difficult. We have to beat the Jets. Look, if we play like we did last night against the Jets, we don't deserve to be in the playoffs. That's straight up. Our offense was absolute garbage. Randy Fichtner needs to put his head out of his fucking ass and come up with a game plan come Sunday against these Jets. These Jets that are absolute garbage. Look, and people are saying that, why are you rooting against New York teams? You're from New York, you know? I'm not going to go into full details. The Jets are garbage. We should beat them. If we don't deserve to be in the playoffs. Any team that can't beat the Jets don't deserve to be in the playoffs. That's straight up. This is just absolute a fact. You know, if we beat the Jets, great. We have a chance of going into the postseason, but the Ravens are going to be so hungry. They want to make the fans so happy. Get their Christmas gifts, their Christmas tree, just their wishing, their blessing, you know, their dream of eliminating their rivals. Just eliminating their rivals from the playoffs. You know, the Bengals did that to us a couple years ago in 2013 at Heinz Field, embarrassed us. And what do you know? But they're looking for redemption. Ravens are looking redemption. They are looking to eliminate us from playoff contention because we fucking eliminated them twice, actually. And the AFC North Championship on the line, AFC North title on the line, and twice on Christmas Day, we have eliminated the Ravens twice we have taken the AFC North from the Ravens twice, and we have eliminated them twice from playoff content. But anyways, I am Bruin Steel. I'm exhausted. I'm about to head to work, I suppose. I'm so fucking exhausted. I had so much fun at the game. See you guys later. I'm out.